Light on me. I'm still gonna look a little pale. There we go. A little bit better. Look how sweaty. Hey, we are live. It is Scents from the Shy with LuuLuu and who you be? Just Jerry. Just Jerry. That's what we're gonna change your name.
Nah, it's gotta be ChiScents773.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what's so funny is everybody says chai when they're not from Chicago or from the Midwest.
Right.
Chai or chi. I'm like, no, shy.
Shy. Like Shy.
I see Marilyn is here already.
Yeah, Marilyn is here. Hey, Marilyn.
Hey, Marilyn.
So what you been up to? What you done bought? Let's just talk about that for a minute. What you been up to?
I have not been good. I have not been good.
Oh, how
but
bad?
You know what though? So I have a haul video possibly coming up.
How many?
10.
Damn.
But okay, so here's the thing. One was a bundle that was what's going on, Courtney? One was a bundle. Then I purchased the other one, which I have a video that I'm gonna put out this week. Then I ended up picking up that what is that fragrance? I ended up picking up that red Brook. Did you see that?
Okay.
That's the fragrance that Steven and
the
Carlos are
throwing. Carlos, okay.
Yeah, I ended up picking that up. I ended up what's the other one? I picked up Voodoo from I forgot the what's that?
I was just saying I saw that name someplace.
Oh, okay. What's going on, D'Angelo? Voodoo from I'm trying to remember the name of the place. It's in New York though. Ended up picking that up and then picked something else up. I can't remember what it was. Something else, and then my subscription one that I have is coming in the mail.
What subscription do you have?
The Scents of Wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my other fragrance is coming in.
Okay.
What about you? What'd you get?
Okay, so before we go, we got Abby in here, we got Anisha, we got D'Angelo. Hey y'all.
Hey.
What did I get? Let me think. Things are kind of, you know how things kind of go awry and you lose track. So,
yeah.
Hey Tara, hey cousin, hey Christine. So let me think about things right quick. Because it kind of goes awry. Okay, so I got a cheap haul.
Okay.
And I mean, it's a super cheap haul. So that's 10 right there. But they were so cheap, you know, but it was like I was on a cheap thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw it and I was like, let me try some cheap stuff. Because, you know, just see if they're any good. Every once in a while, I have a cheap moment.
Right. Of course. We all do.
Right. So it was a cheap moment. So I got those. So then I got by La Perla. It's a discontinued one called Lotus something. I can't remember the name. I got that. And then I got, what else did I get? Oh, okay. Then I got Lilac Love by Amouage. That's a birthday gift. I bought my birthday gift a little early.
Right. Did you see what Courtney said to me? Yeah, I know.
right.
The whole men's fragrance department.
Right. Okay. Bashan, you're new. I've never seen you. You must be one of Shy Scents friends. Hi, Bashan. Okay, so then I got some Atelier D'azur, which I got Iris Fauve, and I got another one. I got another one. I'm not gonna tell you yet. This is gonna surprise you, but it wasn't the normal ones. It wasn't like, you know, Lune Faline or Rose Omoyadi. It wasn't. I got something different. So I got 2 of those.
Okay.
And then Kimberly, New York, which is a black company. They have a really cool thing. It's like they have they call it the Queen's Collection and the King's Collection, and it's for 15 mils for $89.
Oh,
so I got those.
That's not bad.
It wasn't bad. It was like, that's a good way to try a bunch of fragrances at a decent price. So I got those coming.
But you know what though, those hauls end up those cheap hauls end up being like the same price as 2 bottles.
I could have bought another one of the bottles that I wanted, but I said, well, but it was like, you know how like in the middle of the night, it's that late night shit that happens to you. It was the middle of the night. I was like, oh, let me try some shit. And that's what happened.
And then, I know. Ooh, the multi-olfactive sample today. Okay. I don't know if you saw what's that, Quality Fragrance, he did his. So he did his multi-olfactive sample sets. Hey Heather.
Hi Heather. Let's see who else came in while we was talking. We got Bashan, we got Rachel, we got Rich Mitch, we got Drea.
Rita Rack.
Ray said this right. That's Rachel. I had a long time to know her name, but it's Rachel.
I was gonna say that Chris Collins is beautiful, but you know what though?
He's coming up with a new one.
Yes, there's actually 2 of them right now. There's African, what is it, Rubus or something like that. It's a type of a tea. And then I forgot what the other name was too, but I would do the sample set. If you go to his website, you can do the sample set there, or in my video I posted where you can get a sample set of the other ones too.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna do a sample set of his before, because here, I'm trying not to be so bad with my big ticket items, and just be like, buy that shit.
Yeah.
Buy that shit. I'm trying to slow it down. Me
too. I'm trying to do the same thing. It's just when I get deals, and then I have friends that buy super niche stuff and then they don't like it, so they sell it to me for super cheap. I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna buy it.
Right, when you in the groups and stuff, and they posting up shit, you be like, "It's how much?" Okay, look, that's right. I forgot. I got something else coming, because I like Estee Lauder's wood Amber Mystique. Somebody was selling a full bottle of wood Mystique. I was like, oh, okay, let me just go with that.
Yeah, you can't help it. If somebody is selling something, it's $240 and they selling it for $170, you have to
do the
math.
It's
knee jerk. You have to. And they sprayed it like once or twice and said they don't like it. I'm taking it.
Right. That's like with my Lilac Love, because I've been looking at it, and then Fragrance Buy had it for $170, and because I got all them points, I had a $50 coupon. I was like, do that math. Okay.
Right.
Worth it.
Yeah.
You can't. That's the problem. When you get it, when those good deals come in, you sit there for a minute and you be like, fuck it.
Yep, I did. Yep, I do. I sure was looking at my account. I kept looking. I was adding, subtracting. I was like, okay, I can't buy this today. I can't buy this. We just gonna eat in this whole week. We not eating out no days.
Wait, that's what I said to myself too. I said, okay, girl, you gonna have to go buy some food. You got to buy some. It's gonna be salads and salmon, smoked salmon from Costco for the next week.
Right. Nah, you know what? You know what? Honestly, I keep a certain amount set to the side for fragrances anyway. So if I get to a point where I want to spend past that point, I kind of look at it and I say, eh. So I do keep my little, that's my stash. I don't buy shoes anymore. I used to buy shoes all the time. And because I don't buy shoes, now I have, I have my little bit that I use for, fragrances. So
right. That's
which one of these deals can I get?
Like be juggling some shit. Is that a beer mug of lemonade? Actually, it's lemon ginger water. I drink lemon water all day long. I'm trying to be better. No, I don't even drink. Like honestly, I can barely drink we from Chicago, pop. I can barely drink pop. Like I drink like 2 sips of it and it gives me horrible hiccups, so I don't fuck with that shit.
I drink soda water.
See, I can't even drink that often because of the bubbles, the carbonation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bought it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what he just said before you came in. He got that, right?
Yeah, I bought that.
So,
yep.
All right. So let's get into what we're talking about tonight. Let's get into our subject, which is chill in the air.
Which is
to spring transit, which is so profound here in Chicago because it's still cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold until May.
Right.
Probably June. It may snow its last time in June. So
it would at least April. We're gonna get at least one snow in April. We're gonna get one more snow. Because it snowed, what was it, Monday?
Yeah.
And
I was just outside in some shorts and a sweatshirt not too long ago running. I was like, it's too cold to run outside today.
And then all of a sudden the snow was just coming down and coming down. I was like, is this for real? Is this for real?
It's raining. It's raining now. Yeah.
I think it was raining over here early because I'm over by the lake. So it was raining early. So it must have moved by you because it stopped raining now.
Yeah. Because it was
all right. So let's get started, I guess. You go first this time. Okay. You go first. Ladies gonna let you go first.
Ladies gonna let me go first. Uh-oh.
I know because you're just a gentleman. See, you're such a gentleman. I know you always tell me to go first. So I'm gonna say go first, man.
You gonna let me go first? All right. So
that don't happen often.
I know it sure doesn't. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. So my first fragrance is a fragrance from BDK. I know it's not necessarily a fragrance that everybody talks about, but I know Equality Fragrance, he did his spring 2021 video on this fragrance was in there actually. And I also was going to put that in mind too. So from the house of BDK, it is Gris Charnell. So I don't know if you've ever smelled this before, but this is a fig and tea fragrance. So you're going to get the fig and black tea up top, and then you get iris, bourbon, vetiver, sandalwood, and tonka. It sort of reminds me of Remember Me by Joe Voy. For some reason on my skin, I get Remember Me, which is crazy. So I got a sample of that from Crystal Fragrances, not I'd say like a few months back. And I actually got a sample of this one and didn't smell them like right away towards each other, because if I did, I would have gotten Remember Me. To be honest with you, this is gorgeous, but it doesn't last that long. It's it's probably about a 6-hour fragrance, I would say at best, but it's so beautiful. When you first spray it on, you get that beautiful blast of that tea and that fig, and then it's kind of sweet. It has that iris there as well, and I think the sandalwood is what makes it very smooth. But if it would just project a little bit longer, it also has a slight bit of sparkliness on my skin. So yeah.
You kill me. You like, it's 6 hours. It's terrible. That really isn't that bad. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I tried Gris Charnell. It didn't smell good on me.
Okay.
Like tea is kind of funny on me. So, I'm trying to decide if I really like tea fragrances on me, because they kind of, the thing with tea fragrances though is a lot of times they don't last long. Just in general, tea fragrances don't last as long. They tend to be lighter. So, so I don't know. I just, they're all right. Okay.
I was going to say, have you tried Oolong Cha? Oolong Cha lasts about 10 hours on me. By Nishané.
I have something that's coming that is supposedly like that one though. That's like
okay,
but I don't remember what it is. But I remember looking at something and they said that, and I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." I haven't tried that one though from Nishane. What is going on with my hair? Okay, sorry. Okay, all right. So here we go. So 6 hours is kind of the norm, Jerry. We're just saying. Even D'Angelo said that 6 hours is the norm. You looking for 18 hours? You looking for 48? You want to wear it, take a shower, and then still have it on. That's your style,
right? I want it to be strong. Like when I turn around, I want it to follow me. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, okay. So this one is a nice, inexpensive one because I went for the ones for me. I was looking for stuff that isn't quite spring for me, but not quite winter either. Just in that middle zone. I could wear them in the spring, but like right now, I'm kind of feeling them because I'm tired of the gourmands. Is it just me? Because I'm ready for warm weather. So I'm tired of heavy gourmands and stuff. I'm ready to see some springtime. I done bought some plants today, all kind of shit. Okay, so anyway,
you gonna plant those in the snow?
No, they're house plants. I bought eucalyptus.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to, because I wanted to have some eucalyptus in the house. Good for the air.
Right.
So this is Agent Provocateur's Blue Silk, and this is
like that bottle.
Yeah, they're mostly known for Fatale Intense. That's what all the women know about. But this one is very clean. It has notes. It's got juniper in it. That's one of the top notes, but it doesn't have that gin smell. So it's a very subtle juniper. And then it's got pink pepper in it. It's got a little lemon. It's citrusy, but then it's got a little spice in it. And then it's got some tonka bean and a little sandalwood. So it's really, this is like one of my fragrances that I wear, like just going out someplace to the store and stuff. But I think I wear like in the fall. I was wearing it in the fall, and then like now I want to wear it like spring because it's not heavy, but it's not light either. Because in the spring I want to be girly. I'm into florals, a little bit of juiciness. But this is like right in that middle space. All right, we got a lot of people who came in.
Yeah.
We got who's in here? Eagles Lover, Marsha. I saw Making a Stink. Okay. I just want to go like between us, we'll look and see if people, and I'll keep looking.
Right. Abby.
So that's my first one, Blue Silk by Agent. And it's like, this is super inexpensive. So I can throw this on. So it lasts about 6 hours, but it's so inexpensive. You can just be like, bathe yourself in it. Bathe yourself in it again. Got it.
Because Charnell costs so much, I'm not trying to bathe myself all in it. Like 5 to 6, but really you need like 20.
Did you see, speaking of that, before we can go, did you see that video that Curly Fragrance did calling them sissy sprayers?
Oh, yeah. I was like, wow.
I was like, girl, how long does a bottle last for you? She's spraying it like 20 times.
She is a heavy sprayer, but I mean, you can get away with it when you got an 8-pack, I guess.
But I'm saying, how long do her bottles last? Because if you're
I'm sure not long.
Right.
I'm sure not long.
A 30 mil, you done with that thing like that.
Oh,
that's gone. That's gone. Okay. Yeah. And why is everything that she wears, that 8-pack is out? I have yet to see her in anything that wasn't cropped.
I get it. I love it. I'm like, hey, show it off. If you have it, do you,
Okay, but let's just be honest. And I ain't mad at her, but that's why she has has a larger following, because it ain't for her fragrance reviews. No, I can promise you 75 to 80% of the men are staring at her body all the time. Like, oh my God, she's on. Her abs are showing. Okay.
Right. It's not like that for us. So for the dudes.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Courtney, your mama be spraying. Right.
Yeah.
Her stomach is cute, but damn, I mean, okay, we get it. It's cute. Yep. Could you put on some other clothes? You ain't got shit that's not cropped.
You know, she definitely, that's true. What Jones Rising said, she's a personal trainer. So she advertises that all the time. So it's pretty
Oh,
dope.
okay,
You know,
okay.
I can't hate on her hustle. You can't hate
No,
on somebody's hustle.
I'm not hating on it, but we know that's what the hustle is. You know,
Oh yeah, 100%.
it's not
That's the hustle.
necessarily her perfume reviews and her recommendations. Is more about what she's, and I'm not mad because we know that sells. Yes, and
Right,
her hair is
exactly.
gorgeous.
Exactly. Yep. All right. So I'm gonna hit my number 2. So my number 2 is it's a designer. So I know, right? It's not a niche. Uh, it's a designer. I know you can't believe it. You almost fell out of your chair. I know.
I
I
almost.
know. Opinionated sense. We were talking about curly fragrances. So the fragrance that I am talking about for my second, I know, fan yourself. Uh, um, so the fragrance that I'm talking about is Aqua Digio's Absolute. This fragrance right here is so sexy. You get so it has C notes, bergamot, pear, grapefruit, apple, lemon, lavender, rosemary, geranium. Then you get woody notes, tonka bean, patchouli, amberwood, and lavender. But when I spray it and I smell it, because that's really what we want to know, what it smells like.
Right.
Up top, I get like it almost smells like lemony and pear. So I get lemon, some type of lemon, pear. Maybe that's the mix of the grapefruit. Then it's like I get a floral component. So I do smell the lavender, and then it smells woody. So that's what I'm getting. And then I also get like that tonka bean. It's not necessarily for everybody, but this is so gorgeous in the springtime. Like when that weather changes and let's say if you're at the office or if you're walking around, you go to the grocery store. I've always gotten compliments every single time I've worn this fragrance. So
Speaking of curly fragrance, let me just talk about you for a second. My brother. I've noticed that you have raised your seat up so we get a look at the guns and the chest that's popping. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You got your little tight t-shirt on. I'm just gonna throw.
I found my brother's t-shirt in my this is my shirt.
You got that schmedium on.
Got that medium. I went to Baby Gap, grabbed a shirt.
Right.
I was like, let me get the tightest shirt so you can see my heartbeat, right?
No, I'm just saying, you showing them guns and everything. Got that tattoo out. Whoa.
I've been sitting like this for a long time.
No. You were no, brother. You was a little bit higher. Lately, your seat is a little. Either you done lowered the camera. Go on, show it off, though, man. You've been in the gym. I know you've been in the gym. Show that shit. Trust me, when the fluff is gone, trust me, I'm gonna show some shit too. I'm gonna be like,
you gonna be in there with.
I'm gonna be on there like curly fragrance. Fuck what you heard.
Right.
But see,
you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny is when I worked at this when I used to work at Walgreens corporate, we used to have tight shirt Tuesday. So all the dudes that were like cut or slow, we would come in tight shirt Tuesday.
Oh, see, I remember Eggplant Friday on IG. That used to be my day, man. Woo, child. Eggplant Friday, yes. Okay, my bad. Hi, medicated mediocrity. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. How are y'all?
What's going on, medicated?
Let me just tell you. I didn't tell you this, Jerry, but let me just tell you.
Yeah.
I decided right before I turned the sun on, I said, you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna be full LuuLuu tonight, brother. I've been holding back, trying to, like keep it nice and keep it, PG. Fuck it, we're gonna talk now.
Oh, you rated R tonight, huh?
We gonna be whatever we gonna be. But I was just noticing. I said, look at Jerry showing them guns, man. Them guns is out there. You better show them guns. You better show them guns. You better be out here like bow tie fragrance guy.
What you talking about? He wear a whole like fit.
No, he does, but every once in a while he comes on with a t-shirt on and he shows the body. I've seen him. I was like, okay, bow tie. Okay, so I'm just saying, work every piece that you got going on. Okay, so here's my next one. It's a designer. This is Angel EDT. This is the Comet edition. This is 2012.
Okay.
I like this one because the original Angel is so patchouli, so strong, so everything. I wore Angel when it first came out. So when it first came out, that was my shit. I got it at Marshall Fields. You know, I was at Marshall Fields. I sprayed that. I was like, I thought I was the sexiest hoe out there. I was the sexiest hoe out there. Let me just be honest.
Right.
But when I got older, I was like, this is just too strong. I can't do it anymore. But this is Angel Light, but it still got that longevity because Mugler, his shit it lasts you forever. You put it on, it's gonna be over forever. So it still has that, even though it's an EDT, it's got that longevity, but it's lighter. It has like berries in it, and it's much better. So I love this. So now this is my new Angel. Plus, I just like the top. Look at this. It's like does like this, and then it's just like bam. I love that top.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. I like that.
And I like the whole Comet vibe of the packaging too, because the regular Angel is, he got to think about shit that lays down. But this one is up and it's got a little Comet look to it. I love it. So that's my second one. All right, what's yours?
All right. So since you talked about me going designer, I'm gonna go back niche.
You was going back niche anyway.
I sure was, because I got it all. Right. So my third fragrance is Still Life in Rio by Olfactive Studio. Have you ever heard of this?
Mm-mm.
You haven't? So the premise of Olfactive Studio is they have pictures that are associated with the fragrance itself. So when you get the fragrance, you have a picture of what it's supposed to look like. So there is a still picture that they took of a guy, I believe, and he's looking over Rio, and there's like kind of a sunset. So it's got yuzu, lemon, ginger, mint, mandarin orange, coconut milk, pepper, black pepper, and pink pepper, rum. What is this? Copiba balm, and then leather. So let me just tell you what this smells like. It smells like one of the sexiest soaps that I have ever smelled. It has this beautiful burst of lemon, and because of that yuzu and lemon mixture, it's just super bright. So it's the epitome of spring and summer. Super banger. I get about 10 good hours with this. As it starts to go into the mid and the base, I still get like the same I guess I get almost like this tea vibe to it. So as it continues to go down, it doesn't get like peppery or anything like that. Like it says it has leather, pepper, and rum. I don't get that. It's almost linear in a sense, but it's so gorgeous. It just makes you feel so fresh out of the shower. So this one's a banger.
Okay. So it sounds good for the yuzu, but I'm not a big yuzu. I'm not good with the kind of like the grapefruity that on the side of citrus. They tend to, because yuzu is similar on my skin to grapefruit, and they tend to smell like rotten citrus fruit. that because grapefruit doesn't smell good on me at all. It's like, ugh. So anyway.
This mixture, what it has in it, I guarantee you, I have a similar issue like that, but for some reason, it is something about Still Life and Rio that it blows my mind every single time I spray it, every single time I smell it. Like I said, like you can spray it 3 to 4 times, and I get about 10 hours, like 8 to 10 easily.
Well, so, I mean, you know you're gonna get 8 to 10 because that's Jerry. You know, I mean, come on now.
Right.
I mean, that's who you are. Okay, so my next one, you need it. My next one is Montal's Oud Amazing. Can you see it? Oud Amazing. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Oud Amazing. So everybody is into the vanilla of it, but on me, I don't get the vanilla that much. I will say this is one of the better ouds from Montal because it's not that medicinal one that they're known for, that really strong in your face oud. This is a lot more, this is a lot smoother, wears a lot better on the skin. So what I get is the jasmine. And the other thing I like about this is because it's a oud without rose. I said I was going to do something about oud no rose because it's like you get an oud, it's got some rose in it. So I like this one also because of that. But the jasmine is really strong on my skin, and the oud is there. Indolic? No, it's like a fresh, sexy jasmine on me. So it's more of a green jasmine, and then the oud is like nice and it's subtler than the usual Montal oud. So it's just like, I love it. When I first got it, I was just spraying it all over me. Yes. Because it has a freshness and lightness to me. Now I know other people, like I said, other people say they love it for the vanilla in the oud, but I don't get a lot of, it's just a little sweetness. It's not super vanilla on me. So it's more of like a light, bright oud on me. So yes, jasmine and oud.
Okay.
Oud Amazing.
Okay. I will go on to my second one. So my second one is going to be from the same house, and it's going to be Close Up. Yes. So Close Up is so gorgeous. It has cherry spices, coffee, white tobacco, patchouli, atlas cedar, rose, tonka bean, amber, and musk.
Have you noticed they use a lot of damn notes?
You know what's so crazy about this is the mixture that's in here almost gives off a cherry oud vibe. So when I spray this on skin, it's so gorgeous. I love what this does. It's like one of my favorite fragrances. And if you can look, the juice is even dark itself. So a fruity brick of Coke. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I absolutely love this. This, of course, this is in my 10 hour. I need my performance. Hey, Kelly. It looks like Abby is here. Yep. Okay.
Kelly and Karen came in. Okay, so I'm going to just go, kind of like, let's just go on with something like, normal, everyday. We talk about it all the time. It's always on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. But I still love it. Delina.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Okay.
I love this little tart rhubarb rose vibe. I know, like we say, everybody don't like it. They ain't gotta like it because I like it. It smells good on me. It's fabulous. No, but for real, I do like it because and even though it's been done and it's Delina's becoming like BR540 where there's 17,000 dupes of it. But I will say that when I smelled it, I hadn't smelled anything like Delina, and that little tart rhubarb was all that for me, and it just made it so different. Something that I'd never smelled before, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And it does get compliments, even though people act like, "Oh my god, Delina." You get a lot of compliments when you wear Delina, and it lasts forever. This lasts forever.
Anything, you know what? Honestly, anything that anybody complains about, like for instance, Sauvage, Creed Aventus, BR540, any of those fragrances, everybody complains about them. But guess what? They're all wearing them. You out there wearing it, and because when you want a compliment, those are the first things that you grab for. So I definitely do. I am a fan of Delina, but I'm gonna raise you. I'm gonna raise your Delina, and I'm gonna give you Greenlee.
Oh, Greenlee! I knew you was about to come with yours. I thought you was coming with Ozone.
No, Greenlee has become like my next favorite. Yeah, definitely Courtney. Her fragrance was Greenlee for some reason has really taken over as my favorite fragrance from the line. I thought Pegasus Exclusive would have been that, but there's something sexy about this. It has green apple, it has bergamot, mandarin orange, cashmere, and petitgrain, which I'm starting to like in fragrances because Dirty Slut has petitgrain in it, and it tends to make that fragrance push and project a little bit more. But it also has pomerose, violet, cedar, which I also love, oak moss, musk, and amberwood. This is so gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Just smelling it from the bottle, I know what it smells like on my skin. It smells the same way.
Oh, I love Delina Exclusive too, but this is my transitional. Delina Exclusive is winter. She's sexy winter. She's that sexy winter. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my baby, my Serge Lutens Fleurs De Anger. Gotta have some Serge up in here.
So I have a question for you, just off the beaten path, really quick, before you say anything else about that. Have you smelled Chergui?
I got it. Mm-hmm.
Do you like Chergui?
I like it now, and it has to be dead of winter. I can only wear it in the dead of winter. When I first bought it, it was like this time of year, so I didn't really get to wear it. It was just like really heavy and thick. But once I wore it in the wintertime, it was good.
Mm-hmm. It's very powdery on me, so I'm not in love with it. It's like everybody is always like, ever since Cuba like put that on the map, all of a sudden everybody was like, oh, that's the best. I'm like, I mean,
it's good. It's not something that I like die to wear. Chergui's nice.
Right.
I see that it's a good fragrance. Is it something that I'm like, oh my God, I gotta wear Chergui? No. I wear this before this. But soft style. D'Angelo says Chergui doesn't move him either.
Yeah. Hey, Latanya.
Hi, Latanya. Yeah. So this is Fleurs De Anger.
Okay.
This is a beautiful white floral, but it's, of course, a lot of orange blossom in it. It's got a sweetness to it. What's the notes here? Orange blossom, jasmine, tuberose, some citrus in it, a little white rose, hibiscus, neroli, cumin, musk, and woody notes. Ooh, this is so good. This is so good. And it was, oh my goodness. When I wear it, I smell like a beautiful flower. And that's what I want to smell like. Half the year, I want to smell like a damn flower. I want to smell like the bees are going to attack me. You know what I'm saying? But this is like a very just beautiful orange blossom. The jasmine is there, the tuberose is there, but what really does shine is the orange blossom. So you have to be into orange blossom, white, florals to wear this. And then the citrus gives it a little sweetness. So there's a little sweetness to it. It's beautiful. Hi, Abraham.
Hey, Abraham.
Devontae said he's debating on getting into Serge, but does not know where to start. You know what? Serge is so easy to get because go on FragranceNet. They got 50,000 of them. And I just will say this, FragranceNet does a lot of travel sprays in the Serge Lutens. So if you don't want to buy a full bottle, that's a good place to start. But they're so inexpensive. Usually, they got so many of them inexpensive. You just be like, you know what? Why am I going to spend $20 on this when the 50 ml is $70?
Right, that's true.
That's the other thing
I
that
know,
gets me.
Courtney. I wore green at the gym.
You know what? I don't care about no damn St. Patrick's Day. Today is Handsome Black Prince Day. This is my son's birthday. That supersedes all of that. This is
Patricia.
Fleurs De Anger.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, Courtney, I'm sorry. After 1992, ain't mean nothing to me but Handsome Black Prince Day. He's on his way to Miami.
Oh, nice. Guys trip. Okay. So I'm going back to designer.
Where my pearls at?
I'm picking. You gotta.
I need my pearls.
I know, right? I have Your Own Intense 2011. So I'm sure everybody's familiar with this one, but this was like the one that, well, really the older one was the one that put Iris on the map for men actually wearing it. But it's the Lavender, Iris, Ambrette, which is muskmellow, pear, Virginia cedar, and vetiver. What can I say about this fragrance? I remember first seeing this fragrance and then smelling it, and I was like, nope. I said no, like I think several times. And then one day it just smells so good. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. And Compliment Monster. This one isn't nearly as much of a beast as the 2007 one, because I believe this is the reformulated one. But very good juice. Even good on I think this is very, very unisex. So woman, man can definitely wear this one.
So Patricia said, hey, Courtney, you asked, was that his car, the BMW? No, that was when he was at a wedding. So he was the best man to his friend's wedding, and that was the car for the wedding. You know, I have a thing about reformulations. Hey, kid, I think, honestly, unless somebody has the bottle to compare it to, I think sometimes that people, and this is just my thought, I think that sometimes people have this mental thing about reformulations, and they hear it's being reformulated and they assume it's going to be worse. Now, sometimes it is. We're not going to say it isn't. But I just honestly can't believe that every reformulation makes the fragrance worse, because almost every time somebody reformulates something, they say it's worse. And I think that it's our mental thoughts about it and what we think. Because unless you have that fragrance right there with you to compare, I'm saying
I've had it before though. Like I'm telling you,
I'm not saying what you're talking about. What I'm saying is that I think sometimes is that our memory of it makes us sometimes think it's not as good because we have this memory of it. Not saying that you're doing that, but I'm saying that sometimes I think it's more about our memory of it that makes us think that that's better. And maybe it isn't. Maybe it's about the same. Or maybe it might be just a little bit. I'm not saying, I'm just playing devil's advocate, because every time someone says anything about reformulation, the first thing everybody says is, oh my God, it's worse. Oh my God, it's worse. And that's the word. But I think unless people are actually comparing those two, it's like, yeah, you had it years ago, but let's be honest. Can we honestly say we can remember some shit that far along away? I mean, just in general, can we honestly say that everything that we've had 7 years ago that we don't have anymore, we can remember exactly how it tasted, smelled, felt to us? Come on now. Now I can't believe that shit.
Some of us are weirdos. Okay, so here I'll give you one. Le Mans by so Le Mans. When I bought it back in the day, we are talking. You could only spray Le Mans. Like Le Mans was like Yope, which is juke for us that lived in Chicago and you went to school. We called it juke, but Yope, you could only spray it one time. If you sprayed it one time, you were like the whole room was filled, and it was just like Lamar. Lamar, you sprayed one time. If you sprayed it twice, twice was too much. And I worked in a call center, and somebody sprayed it 3 times. You could smell it all the way across the call center, which was crazy. So those older batches of what you're saying, I understand what you're saying, but ultimately, like even a Ventus, when I smelled a Ventus for the first time, like many, many years ago, a Ventus was so strong that it probably lasts for, I'd say, like a good 24 hours. A Ventus used to last like crazy.
So let me just
What's
say
up,
this.
Rob?
Let me say this, and let me be that devil's advocate. We do know that our body chemistry does change as we get older. So things that might have lasted a long time on us might not last as long, because like things used to last on me. Now my body chemistry has changed. You know, I'm a cooler, my body temperature is cooler. Things change. You know, things that smell good on me at one point, I came back to it years later and it was terrible on me because my body chemistry had changed. So I'm just saying those are the factors. I'm not saying that I'm not saying anybody is wrong. I'm just saying that I think that sometimes some people say that based on everybody says it. I don't necessarily think everybody can attribute that, like, oh yes, I agree. I just think that it's some people get on the bandwagon. I'm just saying some of them get on the bandwagon.
Some maybe. Hey Coco. Yeah, some maybe. So I get what you're saying. All right.
You know,
so what's your
because you know, I believe that everybody can't tell all these notes they be telling us about. So you know, I'm like the devil's advocate, because I'm like, everybody can't tell every note in their fragrances that they be talking about. I'm like, no, you don't. You just think you do. I'm not saying you.
I was gonna say I'm one of those people that I will tell you the notes in the fragrance, and then I'll tell you what I smell specifically on my skin, because I don't smell all that pepper. I don't smell all of that stuff that everybody says that's in the notes. Is, you know, I may smell pear where you may smell lemon. So
right. But I'm saying like those really weird notes. I'm not talking about like the stuff like pepper or lemon. Hey, who's on here? Coco. Hey, Coco. Hey, Patricia. I'm just saying, you know, like you hear somebody saying like, you know, they can. And I that's why I bought some notes, because I was like, I don't know what all this stuff smells like. So I'm not going to say, oh, this smells like Totally Balsam, because it's in there. I need to, you know, at least if I have a reference point, you know, to say it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that, because there's certain things, of course, we know. We know pepper. We know, you know, the smell of peaches or something like that. Right.
Definitely.
So anyway, let me go. Right. Why? I don't. Well, okay. So why is there a need to reformulate? It's all about cost and availability of you know, ingredients, because something that was available, or because there are some regulations involved, but primarily reformulations is about cost. It's always the bottom line. Most of them are about the cost of it, or maybe an ingredient is no longer available, so they had to substitute in a different manufacturer of that note. Because remember, most of the stuff is not natural; it's an aroma chemical. So if that company is no longer making that aroma chemical, you got to go to somebody else who has it, and their aroma chemical is not going to be exactly the same. So that's a lot of times why.
All right. So what's your next one?
Wait a minute. And she said, look at the beautiful people. See, Coco, see them guns. Coco, see them guns, Jerry.
Nah. See those curls popping. You see those curls popping. That's what
this is called nappy ass hair. This is my hair needs to be washed. That's what this shit is. Okay, so this is ALO02 by Biel, whatever they are. Biel Parfum. It's a German company.
Okay.
So they're German. Girl, you acted like I got a bunch of old fragrances sitting around. I ain't got that from 20 years ago. Come on now, Nina. I know you might have them, but Lou used them all up and went on to other stuff. I'm not that person who left, you know, everything around. I tend to use my stuff, even if I know it don't seem like I do, but I do. All right, so this is Beal. So this has like this plum peach kind of vibe in it, which is one of the ways that I can wear peach, because a lot of times peach goes rotten on my skin. But for some reason, when it's like a peach and a plum, a lot of times they work on my skin. But this is kind of spicy. It's got a little cardamom and cinnamon. It's got orange and bergamot, because bergamot's in every damn thing. Jasmine, rose, tonka bean, lavender, incense, sandalwood. So here's what it does on me, because it's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of notes in here. Is that when I wear it, it like becomes this very sensual fragrance. So the plum and the peach are, pretty in the beginning, kind of fruity, but as it dries down, it becomes more like to me, it just seems like the way my skin would be sexy, Right. So that's what it is. So it's nothing that's I identify like, oh yes, it's the incense and the spice. It's just like they all come together and they make me smell extremely sexy. So that's why I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. But it's like, it's like on those lines like Francesca Bianchi, kind of those kind of fragrances. It's in those lines,
right.
It's kind of subtle. It doesn't project out a lot. I'm sorry, Jerry, it doesn't. And it doesn't last a lot on the skin, but I'll respray it. See, I'm old. I'll respray it. I'll just be like, yeah, respray this shit.
I talk about longevity, different things like that, but I'll be honest, I take probably like 2 to 3 showers a day anyway, so I'm reapplying something else anyway, so it's not like I wear it that long.
So morning workout, then night. Is that how you do it? Morning.
Say that one more time.
Morning when you get up, after you work out, and when you go to sleep.
After. So morning, then I run in the afternoon on my lunch, and then I take a shower, then I go to the gym, and then I take a shower.
Look at you. That's why them guns is popping. Look at you. That's why them guns is popping. You need to go.
No, I told you. I told you I put on my little brother's shirt. That's what I did.
You better go and do some videos with your wife beater on and stand up and get these women watching you to get you some more subscribers, man. You better do what you gotta do. You better do that.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it the right way.
You better go.
I'm not like Curly out here.
Right. You better go and get it out there. You better listen, you're supposed to use everything you got to your advantage.
I'm trying to be like Rob from Fragrance Journey. He does the same type of stuff too. So,
Now I'm trying to see if everybody listen. I'm trying to help the man grow. This ain't about me. This is about his growth. And I'm telling you, wife beater. You should be like the wife beater.
You silly tonight, boy.
You should be the wife beater fragrance guy. Yeah, you just be wearing a wife beater.
All right. Well, Tanya, I'm kidding. That's what we used to say all the time when you see somebody with a tight shirt on, or you put your little brother's shirt on, and you took your son's shirt.
You took your brother's shirt on, right? Got that sweetie. Right, pimping, man. You listen. You don't know this. I pimp everybody, including myself. I'm just trying to help you pimp yourself, man. Pimp yourself. Pimp yourself.
That's right.
You're gonna go
govern myself accordingly, right?
Exactly. Listen, you in these YouTube streets, you gotta use everything you got. Okay, I'm sorry.
Right. Right. So, all right. So let me go to my next fragrance. My next fragrance is, so I showed you the Dior Intense. So I'm going with the Dior Homme from 2020, the new one. This one is nice. So the first time I smelled it, I was not in love with it because I was so used to the other Dior Homme. So I was thinking it was going to have like that sweet smell, but it's totally opposite. This one's definitely thank you, who's who. This one is definitely a beautiful fragrance. This one has bergamot, pink pepper, elemi in the top, cashmere wood, atlas cedar, patchouli, isoe super, Haitian vetiver, and white musk. But what I get from this fragrance, so it was funny because I had an uncle that used to smell like this. So it always reminds me of that uncle. I don't know why, but it has like this brightness up top, and then all of a sudden you get the vetiver, you get like it's almost like vetiver and woods is what I get. So it's very beautiful. Coco said vodka. Nah, he wasn't a vodka dude.
I'm drinking water. Trust me, I don't need to drink to be stupid. Okay, y'all just think that I need to. I don't need. Let me tell you, this is so good though, Jerry. Let me tell you how you about to help your sis out. How? I got this influencer, so I have a cup. I have some of it.
Oh, nice.
And I don't wear it, so I need to do a review. So you're gonna tell me what you think about it, so I can put the review up. But I'm smelling it, and I see what you mean because it has a very old school vibe. Like I've smelled like men wearing something like this before. So there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh my God, it's so old. It's just like a very classic fragrance. It's very fragrant, and I'm sure I've smelled somebody in Dior old before.
Oh yeah, that one just smells so. It's like old and new. It's very sexy. So.
Right. And now, see, Karen explained it to y'all. Some of y'all don't know. When I get real drunk, I get philosophical. This will go deep if I'm drunk. We'd be sitting up here talking about all kind of, I have y'all over here going, yes, LuuLuu, yes. I get real philosophical on your ass. Don't play with me.
That's funny.
All right. How many have we done so far, Jerry? Because I know we had
that was 7. So
really?
So you should be on your 7. Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't keep up with it. I pulled out a bunch, and I was just gonna go with you. So if we got more than 10,
we were on a tangent for a little bit, but we got back.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we devolved. Yeah. Whatever. Okay. So this
that's cool.
Mancera's Black Vanilla.
Okay.
This is a fruity vanilla. Now, I don't know what I did to the top of this because Mancera's the old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see what I did? I don't know how I did this. I don't know what I did to the top.
So what you can do is if you have like a what is that? I forgot what the thing is, like a little clamp or whatever. You can just hold the top and then easily screw it, and it'll pop out. I had the same thing happen. You have to do it towards the bottom, though.
Yeah, I know I need to figure out something to hold it so then I can unscrew it. I just got to get something like a needle nose pliers or something that'll hold it in place.
Pliers, thank you.
Yeah, so that's what so I just need to get some. So anyway, this has black currant, white peach, a little coconut in it, violet, jasmine, and Bulgarian rose, Madagascar vanilla, and white musk. Now, to be quite honest, I really didn't like this in the beginning. It was like I was wearing, how you wear something, you're like, oh, okay, and I think it was because everybody was talking about it at the time. It's like, oh, black vanilla. So you go into it expecting to be just blown away. So I wasn't blown away at first. It was like, oh, okay, it's got this kind of fruity note. It's got a little coconuts. I smell the, But then I was wearing it one day, just trying it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just sitting around doing something. I was like, damn, I smell really good. What's that smell? What's this around me? I was like, I thought I had put on it. I thought I had a candle on. I was like, well, no, I ain't got a candle on. And then I was like, oh, shit, that's me. So then I was like, oh, okay, that's what I like. So it does have a little coconut in it, but the coconut isn't so prominent, where it's like, the coconut is very soft in it. It's very creamy, just, a good supporting player in it. But it does have a nice, the florals like the jasmine and the rose. they're so well blended. It's not like you pick out one, but you get a floral note from them. And the vanilla then dries down. It just becomes a really sexy, kind of fruity, slightly floral vanilla. So, like vanilla.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So my next one is, I think this is a unisex bomb. I was actually working at another company. Where'd you go, LuuLuu? I think she had an issue, but that's okay. So I'll keep talking. So my next fragrance. Oh, there she is. I was like, you show disappeared.
No, YouTube kicked me out. When it does like that, when it's just like when you go off like that, YouTube kicked you out.
Yeah.
So just so you know, so YouTube kick you out sometimes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So like if you ever, especially if you're on StreamYard, if you see it cut out and then it says try again, that means YouTube kicked you out. Just hit try again and then you'll be right back into your stream.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was gonna say, I didn't say too much about this, but the fragrance that I have is, I think, probably one of the best fragrances that Prada put out. It's a unisex bomb, and this is the Prada L'Homme but l'Eau. So this is the one that has the blue on the back. I don't know if you've ever smelled this one before. Have you?
No, I've never been into Prada fragrances.
Really?
Yeah. And I know they have some good ones, but it's just like when I see Prada, I'll be like, yeah, it's Prada.
No, this is, so I like spraying it. I don't know what it is about this bottle, but it has neroli and ginger in the top. Then you have iris and amber in the mid. And then it has powdery notes, of course, because of the iris. But then you have the sandalwood and cedar in this. But I like the fact that this is so smooth. I actually talked a few women into picking up this fragrance, and they wore it to work. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. They smell so good. This bottle itself and the fragrance is a lot cheaper now than what I paid for it before, because I think it was like somewhere in the 90s when I paid for it. So now this is probably going to run you somewhere around 40, 50, maybe even 60 on the gray market. So you may want to check this out. Absolutely long longevity, sillage, super sexy, whether it's a man or a woman. Get monster compliments. So
I just want to say I've seen quite a bit of designer from you today.
I did it on purpose.
I'm just saying, I see you busting out that designer on us. I see you. I see what you're doing.
I was gonna say, I'm very versatile with my fragrances.
I'm not just doing.
I'm not just niche. Yeah, I'm not just niche.
Right? I see what you're doing with this. I saw that. I said, look at Jerry. He pulling out. He busting out with the stuff on us right now. He busting that on us. He like, don't be just calling me Mr. Niche. Don't be saying I got everything to spend cost $355. I got some stuff.
I buy teepees. I get everything. If it smells good, I want it. That's it.
Got to pull out my Amouage, one of them. This is Love Tuberose. Oh, man. These are like rich women. This is rich women. I'm a rich woman.
Rich women.
Call me Maureen. My name is Maureen when I wear this. I'm Maureen. I'm not LuuLuu anymore. I'm Maureen. I'm Maureen with a trust fund. Okay. So this has two.
Real quick, pop up Coco's what she asked me. She asked me, do I have any Manceras? Yes, I do. I have 3 of them. I think 3 or 4. I have like 3 or 4. I always try to get like 3 or 4 of stuff. So hey Mario.
Hey Mario.
Okay. So go ahead. Tuberose. What's that?
Tuberose, jasmine, and gardenia.
Nice.
Whipped cream. and vanilla.
Oh, nice.
With a little sandalwood and cedar. So this is the sweet, like Honor is very straight white floral. This is sweet, that whipped cream. It's a sweet, beautiful white floral tuberose. It's a tuberose. It's a tuberose. This is made for going out to dinner during restaurant week. Are you going to restaurant week?
I didn't even hear about it. I cook myself, so I don't need to go to nobody's restaurant.
You should. Okay, take your wife out to dinner sometime, man. This ain't about you can cook. This is about having a moment. Okay, don't make me have to explain shit to you. Don't make me have to.
Trust me, I know. You know what's so funny is I'll take her out to dinner, and she will turn around and say, "That's nasty," or "They can't cook better than you," or "It was okay."
Ain't she sweet? Yes, so love tuberose is just got this whipped cream. So it's sweet, but it's light. Because you know how whipped cream is light. So the sweetness is too heavy. It's a nice, beautiful, light sweetness. It's tuberose, it's jasmine. It's beautiful. It is brunch. It is Maureen going up and, going shopping. And, it's when I'm Maureen, okay? I'm Maureen. What is restaurant week? Okay, so here in Chicago, it usually lasts almost 2 weeks. But restaurant week is where the more higher end restaurants do pre-fee menus, either lunch and dinner. And so you can, so you can try these higher end places at a discount price. So we're going out to brunch on Sunday to Mon Ami Gabi.
Okay. Actually, and my mom's birthday is Sunday. So I have to go out there, and she wants me to cook her brunch.
What are you cooking?
I am making, she said she wants omelets. So I'm making veggie omelets with spinach. She likes spinach, tomatoes, cilantro, green onion, and mushroom is what I make. Then she also wants bacon, which I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll make bacon for you. I've been asked to make French toast. She wants, what else did she say she wants? French toast. I think she said, biscuits. I gotta make biscuits and something else, and mimosas and something else that I can't remember. But and then I have to make a syrup from scratch.
Okay, well, I was thinking, like maybe, it's a good thing that ain't nothing on there I want, because I was about to say, your mama down the street, make me a plate. But I'm good because, I don't really eat French toast. I don't eat eggs. So I'm good. Because I was about to be like, you ain't even got to let me in the house. Put it on paper plate with my brunch. Okay.
At some point, I'm actually going to do a channel on food. So I'll actually show some of the things that I make. So I'll make it from scratch, different things like that. So
what was the last item from scratch?
The last item from scratch? What's that?
Syrup. Now, okay, when you say you're making syrup from scratch, explain that. Because are you taking a maple syrup and flavoring it? Is that how you're doing it?
No, I actually take the sugar and I actually use I use milk, and then or I use whatever else, which normally I use milk, and then I make So I actually make a syrup and then I flavor it. So I'll probably take some fruit and I'll mash it up or whatever, and then I make my syrup that way.
Oh, okay, so you did. Okay, that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah, just like I make balsamic glazes. I do a lot of I do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah. So you said, what do I eat at brunch since I don't eat eggs? It depends on where we're going. We usually have to look for something that's not egg-based, because you're right, most things are egg-based. And I'm really not a pancake person. I'm really not a French toast person. So usually Mon Ami Gabi has salmon. It has a salmon dish. So that's what I'll be having. So it's just like that's why brunch, I usually try to go places that are like high. Like I like Shaw's. Have you ever gone to Shaw's brunch? Because of seafood. So I'll go to that. So that's but
yeah, I like eggs. I'm big into eggs.
Eggs make me gag. I'll be like, no. Yeah,
that's like my favorite.
But I get what you're saying because I do balsamic glazes and stuff. I don't, but I probably don't do because I don't really eat pancakes and stuff. You know, I'm more of a shrimp and grits girl. I'm a shrimp and grits girl. Jesus Christ, I can eat shrimp and grits every other day. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, who's next?
Or fried green tomatoes and grits, grandma. No, I think you just went, so it's my turn.
Yep, it's your turn.
But you all were asking me what mascaras I have. I was trying to think of them while we were talking. Cedrat Poise. I have Wild Cherry. I have I'm trying to think of what the other one is. What is the other one that I have? I have another one. I can't think of what the name is off the top of my head, but I'll have to look at my little stash and my little bitty stash to see see what I have.
Dream house, I'm not even gonna say nothing about Secret Squirrel. Go ahead.
All right. So my next fragrance is one of the ones that you wanted to try. So I'm gonna go back niche. That fragrance is going to be Amber Oud's Silk Root.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is about this fragrance. It smells like Poivre 23, I believe. Is that the one? I think that's the one from Le Labo. So it has this peppery vibe to this. So it has star anise, clove, ginger, bergamot, immortelle, narcissus, lavender, tuberose, tonka bean, benzoin, leather, incense, and oak moss. But that's not, I don't know what any of that smells like. To me, this smells very clean, and then you get this peppery vibe that's in there. And I'm assuming that's from the incense. There's like a little milky sweetness. It's not overly sweet. It's very beautiful. I love the way that this fragrance smells. It smells so good. It smells so regal. It's dope. And it's not that expensive. So I don't know if it's still there or not, but I got mine from, what was it? Fragrance, what's the other one? It's not Fragrance Net, but it's not Fragrance By. What's the other one? Fragrance X. I was like, it's so many fragrances. So I got this from Fragrance X. I think I got it for like $86, which was crazy. So I love this fragrance. It's dope.
It's dope. It's dope.
It's dope. It's dope. It is very, very nice. Men and women.
No, Coco has it. She loves it.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
All right. So my next one is from Nikolai. I guess I'm going a little niche with you, man. I'm rolling in the niche world with you.
Okay.
So this is Nikolai's Kiss Me Intense.
Ooh. What size bottle is that?
This is the 30 ml.
Okay.
And I only got it about a month ago, so I haven't been wearing the hell out of it.
Okay.
So this is kind of a fruit. It's a citrusy, spicy vanilla. So it has a little almond in it. It's got anise and lemon. Oh, I love this thing. Heliotrope, ylang, a little jasmine, cinnamon, clove, and orange blossom, and vanilla and musk. So It's kind of got this muskiness to it, of course, and vanilla. So it's really a citrusy, kind of powdery, little spicy vanilla. It is so good on my skin. Man, I fell in love with this thing. I want a big bottle. Eventually, I'm going to buy the big bottle. Just when I can find it at a good price.
How much is that 30 mil?
I got it for like, where did I find this? I think I found it on Fragrance X too. I think this was like 60. So it's like 60.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's not bad for 30 mil.
No. So it just smells so beautiful. It's another one of those that's just like a quiet, sexy. And I don't necessarily, and it's not one that projects out. It lasts on the skin, but it's not like a projection beast. You know, it's not a projection beast, but it's just like when I'm wearing it, it's like really, it's one of those things that I want to wear at night. Like if I was going out at night, just hanging out, not like well, I don't go to no bars, but like if I was going out to dinner or something, or I was just going to be hanging outside with friends, I would wear this because it would be like when the breeze would hit it, it would be so pretty, but it wouldn't be so much that people would be like, oh my God, what are you wearing? Like I care. But yeah, so this is really gorgeous, really gorgeous. Plus I bought it because it was called Kiss Me Intense. I ain't gonna lie. I bought it because of the name.
You bought it because of the name. Everybody does.
I did. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, ooh, Kiss Me Intense. Kiss Me Intense. There's a Lab on Fire one that I'm going to get just for the name. The one, What You Do in Paris or something like that. I was like, ooh, I like the name. Okay. Notes are good too, but I'm like, yeah, I want that
one. Okay. Nice. Very nice. All right. So on to my 10th fragrance. Although I have 2 more. Of course, it was only supposed to be 10.
Right,
you know
but
I
it's
couldn't
okay.
do that.
It's okay. We hanging.
Yeah, we hanging. So this fragrance was super challenging to me. Like when it first came out, I was so excited because I was like, finally, we are getting the man version of one of my favorite fragrances to smell on a woman, which you know what that is, right?
You've told me, but I don't remember.
Okay. So this is the man version, Alien Man.
Okay.
Because Alien Women is my favorite to smell on a woman. This What We Do in Paris is secret. This fragrance had to really grow on me. Honestly, I started back wearing this. I want to say about a couple of months ago. I found it, I lost it, and then I found it. So it has anise, dill, mint. There's also lavender in it, thyme, lemon, leather, cashmere wood, osmanthus, pepper, geranium, white amber, cashmere, and vanilla. But what this fragrance is at the top you're going to get, I get like a lot of mint and dill, and then I get woods, and then I get vanilla is what I get from this fragrance. So the dill is not overly dilly, like if you're eating a pickle, you know what I mean? Like
that's
a pickle with like like a pickle with the peppermint in it. No, it's not like that.
That's what I'm thinking. Mint and dill, peppermint, a dill pickle with a peppermint in it. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I knew you were. I could see the look on your face. This fragrance is so nice. It's done very well, I think. It's not overly anything. It's very, very I would say it's very clean. It's very good for the office. I think a woman could wear this also, but I think the woman version, like Drea said, I made her buy that. I love Alien for Women. It is the sexiest thing ever. So I was thinking for a man, if we got a fragrance like that, it was going to be super unique. It was going to be very, very loud and boisterous, but it was very, it was a lot tamer. So I think that's where I started to kind of I felt some type of way about that. I was like, this should definitely be a lot louder. It should have some oomph to it because of that jasmine. So you pick dill, at least make it I think if they would have made it smell even more dealy or anything like that, I think mint would have been good. But ultimately, it's a very, very good fragrance. Lasts good 8 hours. Perfect for spring as well. So, Alien for men.
So, real talk, I'm not a huge fan of Alien. On me.
Okay. And I understand.
Sometimes I'm like, okay, Alien, you're doing it for me. And then other days I'll be like, no, Alien, no. Now I like a lot of the flankers from Alien, but it's like, yeah. So I don't know. But Alien Mugler's stuff is so, polarizing, so different, so unique. So it is what it is. Wait a minute, somebody said they love dill pickles. I never liked dill pickles with peppermint. Did you eat them things?
I didn't eat them. The girls on the block used to eat them. And if we ever, as dudes, tried to eat a pickle with a peppermint, they would clown us. So if you gonna do something like that, you had to eat it in your house.
You know what? You do have a point, because I know guys did not eat the pickles.
You never saw a guy doing that on the block.
Suck on it. You got to suck on the dill pickle with the peppermint. So yeah,
right, exactly.
Okay, I see where we're going with this. I agree. Mm-hmm.
You see, yeah, you see.
All right. You got 7 flankers, Coco? Okay, yeah, we gonna stop your shopping, ma'am.
You know what though? The flankers, there are some flankers that are so good for women for Alien, but ultimately it still dries down into that same Alien DNA, which is what makes it so sexy, is that jasmine, the way it just kind of wisps, and it's almost like it has ISO-E super. So it gives like that, even though you may not like it, it smells phenomenal on you. I bet it does. I've never smelled one person that had Alien on and it stank.
Yeah, it's just like something about it. Some days I just don't like the smell of it, and then some days it's like, oh, okay, I love it. Now, that is true. Most of the flankers do, but the summer ones do have a little difference. So that's the good thing, because I don't want every flanker to smell just like it. Like, because Charnell doesn't have any jasmine in it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so so I got another one I got to do. Let me see what I pulled up.
Yep, you got 2 more.
I got 2 more.
2 more. That's it. 2 more.
Okay, I mean, I got stuff out here. I can talk about. Hi, Katrina.
Sure,
how are you? I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, because I got a few of them out here. I'm trying to keep up with you, man. I'm trying to keep up with you. Okay.
I know.
Okay, so I got a bunch. I got something out here. Okay, so let me look at this one. Cause I didn't write down. I don't write down notes. I got a phone right here, so I'm not.
That's okay. You don't need to write notes. You do it how you do it.
But I don't want nobody to say I ain't told them the notes or nothing. What's the notes, LuuLuu?
Everybody wants to know the notes, but they want to know what it smells like for real.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I messed up. Anyway, this is Dangerous Complicity by Atelier D'azur.
Oh, that looks nice. I like that bottle.
Yeah. So, and it was really super inexpensive. I think this was a tester that I got, and it had a top. Nice. Because the thing is with testers, you got to get a top. I don't like the testers that don't have a top. Where you like, what am I doing with this?
You mean where they kick the bottle? They kick the bottle across the room and then they sell it to you.
Or this, you got that little topless. Just no, I need a top.
Yeah,
I need a top on there.
Yeah, give me a top.
So, this is my pretty girl fragrance.
Okay.
It's just like the pretty girl. This doesn't, like the name. You know how Eldo always trying to be like edgy and shit with their names. This is not an edgy fragrance. It's not, it's nothing like Dangerous Complicity. It's a very girly, feminine fragrance. It has, let me tell you what it called. It has rum in it, so it has a slight booziness, but it's got osmanthus wood, ylang, a little coconut, Egyptian jasmine, leather, ginger, bay leaf. So what happens is when I wear this, I just feel pretty in it. It's not sexy or anything. It's just, it's like one of those days when I just want to feel so pretty. I want to be pretty. And that's what Dangerous Complicity does for me. But it's also strong. It lasts long, got good projection on it. Yeah. And it's one of those things that when people smell it, it's not, I'm not going to say like it's just regular, because it does have some nuances when it's on your skin. When it's on me, that's a little different, but it's one of those things you could wear to work, you could wear everywhere, and people would be like, oh, you smell pretty. Nothing like, oh, you smell sexy, like Alien, like Alien sexy, or this one is heavy and everything. This is just my little, I just put this on when I want to feel pretty. I'll be sitting around here like, oh, let me just stop something. Okay. I need that. It lifts me up some. So Dangerous Complicity.
Okay. Nice.
It's basically a floral, because it's just it's a floral with a little like booziness, a little, creaminess. It's nothing that you would go, oh, that's real sexy, but it's just a very gorgeous, I want to wear it in the springtime fragrance.
Okay. That sounds nice. Sounds dope. All right.
Tasha Star, you are new. I've never seen her. Hi, welcome to.
Yeah, no.
We get some new folks up in here. Come on in.
Come on in. Welcome to the live. So my 11th fragrance is, went to Sephora and was just kind of smelling fragrances here and there, and ran into this fragrance. I was like blown away by the smell. Bought this, I want to say like probably a few years back, but this is Voyage de Hermes, and this is the EDP. Have you ever smelled this before or heard of it?
No, I'm just thinking. I've heard of. I mean, I'm just talking about you pulled out another designer.
It is a designer. It is a designer just for you, because I knew you wanted to see.
It wasn't for me. That's for you, man.
You wanted to see you wanted to see something else besides some niche stuff.
No, honestly, I don't care. You gonna pull out what you want to. I just mess with you. I'm just messing with you most of the time.
I know. I know you are. But you know what though? Like, really, it's hard when you're bringing out fragrances that are either hard to get, discontinued, or they just cost so much. So I want to make sure that you can have something that you can find. And this is probably like $60 now. I think when it first came out, it was like $120. This fragrance is so gorgeous, but it has this funky, dirty vibe to it at first. So it has cardamom, lemon, there's spices, tea. So it's a tea-based fragrance. It has green notes. So the green is that dirtiness that I was talking about. So, with Hermes fragrances, they have like this, there's like this dirty vibe to it, or soily type smell. And that's what it has in it. But it also has sexy notes, which is rose, floral. It has hedione, woodsy notes, musk, and amber. Every time I spray this fragrance, like I'm gonna spray it now. I got sprays all over myself. But it's almost like having the rind of an orange, or like the mixture of rinds of oranges and lemons. And then you get this like sexy dirtiness. This is called Voyage de Hermes, which is D and then a hyphen and then HERMES. And this is the EDP version. So they have an EDT version, and that one's in a lighter bottle, but this one is the better one. So if you're gonna look into purchasing one, this is the one.
I like the bottle though. The bottle is hot. I like the black and how it flips open. That's kind of cute. I did like that.
It's sexy. It has like this. It's like a funky sexiness. Is how I describe this. Is so beautiful on skin. I literally used to get compliments galore. And then, of course, as your fragrance collection grows, you stop wearing certain fragrances.
Right.
So I was looking at this and I was like, wait a minute. I can't believe I forgot I had this. But if you look, it shows the name. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Voyage de Hermes. Okay. This is gorgeous. That is my 11th fragrance.
Okay. Which one are we on? 11?
11. So my next one will be my last one.
Okay. Okay, so here's my other one. This is another Eldo. And this is called True Lust. Oh, right there.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, this is a pretty bottle. Now, once again, this is another fragrance that is not with the name. The name does not do it well. So
Okay.
This one has a very boozy beginning because it has rum in it, but it's also powdery because it has violets in it. So it's a floral, but it's boozy, powdery, and a floral. So, and as it drops down, it becomes a little more powdery. And I've noticed that there's a style of powder that I can wear. Like I normally don't like powdery fragrances, but it's usually the ones that are the more inexpensive ones. I think the ones that had that baby powder. This reminds me of the powder like back in the day my grandmother or my aunts would have with the powder puff in their their baby. So it's kind of that kind of old school powdery vibe. So it has asparagus and ginger in it. So it's got a slight spiciness, but what really is, it's just this really pretty powdery floral with a hint of spice and booziness. So and it does wear really well and it does last, even for it to be powdery, like powdery stuff you think is gonna go away real fast. No, this lasts and it got some oomph to it. So when I'm wearing it, you can smell it, but I smell like this really pretty powder puff. As you can tell, I'm extremely girly about my things. So yeah, this is by Eldo. But I got some stuff that ain't always just girly girl. So
what's the name again?
This is called True Lust. True Lust.
Okay. Cool.
And like Fragrance By had these big bottles for like nothing. Whew, nothing.
Oh, really?
Nothing. Right.
So I'm gonna have to check that out at some point when I can, because I'm gonna put myself on punishment again. I need to be at least for after my birthday. After our birthday.
Your birthday
after our birthday.
You're gonna buy something because it's gonna be a birthday. You be like, it's my birthday month. Because I already got some stuff on my head that I'm buying in April. I already know I'm buying a few things in April.
I know, right? I'm like, okay, after April, I'm done for a little bit. Plus, it's nice because there's a lull in fragrances that come out anyways. So anything that's new will come out. I'd say like within the next couple of weeks, and then after that, you won't really get anything until like I'd say 4th of July-ish or even August, because they want to put out those cooler weather fragrances.
See, because I'm so cheap, I'm gonna wait for them new releases to hit the gray market anyway, so I don't care.
Oh, okay.
So Kelly wants to know, is there any light male fragrances that smell fresh? She's trying to find something for her son because he's autistic.
So they smell fresh, something light. I would probably lean towards there's some fragrances from Clean that you can get for your son. I know that it's because my godson is also very sensitive to certain things, but what's funny is he absolutely loved warm cotton. If I wore warm cotton, or what was the other one that I wore? There was another fragrance that I wore and he would just lay on my chest and smell me like the whole time. But definitely that one. Let's see. I don't know if I have any that are here. Honestly, Silk Root is very soft as well. It's a very, very soft fragrance. So something like that would be good. I would say, trying to think of other fragrances that would be good, but anything that's like super light.
Okay.
All right.
Coco want to know, when is your birthday?
My birthday is
big 4-0.
Don't be telling my age.
You better wear that
no, that's
age.
fine.
You better wear that
I
age.
know. Kelly, yes, the clean brand. And my birthday is on Easter.
Is Easter August 4th this
year? April 4th, yes.
I mean April 4th. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes, it is. So that is my birthday. Happens every so often.
Yeah, it's been years since mine was on Easter. I prefer not to, because okay.
You know, when you were young, they put all your stuff together. So they'd be like, "This is your birthday and Easter gifts." It's like, wait a minute. All right. So my last fragrance is probably. Oh, you're showing yours again.
She asked for is True Lust. True Lust.
So this was like one of my staple fragrances when I first got it. So there are certain fragrances. I know Rob from Fragrance Journey, he loves to wear like dark fragrances throughout the summer too, just like me. This fragrance I will wear all year round. It is just so sexy, but it's really good when like for our weather. Our weather is crazy. So this is Daniel Hosier's Amber Tabac. You know, I had to go back niche.
No, what's his name?
Daniel Hosier.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. Okay.
So when I first got this fragrance, I blind bought this, and this is like every fragrance that everybody else talks about. I think there's a similarity in this DNA, but I believe this is what some people were saying. Also, Angel Share smells like this. It is incense, bergamot, sandalwood, patchouli, tobacco, amber, and vanilla. And you are talking about a gorgeous mixture of fragrances. I got lucky and bought this at a cheaper price. I think everybody else at the time was buying it for like $178, and I got it for like $130. I forgot how I got it for $130, but if I could go back and like buy 2 bottles, I would buy 2 bottles. That's how good this fragrance is.
Okay.
So sexy. It's sexy on a woman, sexy on a man. Like, I've gotten so many compliments. So it's in the same range of Wajan, but I think this one is smoother, smells better. You know how I am about my longevity. It's about 10-ish hours, a little bit longer.
Right.
So this is gorgeous.
It's gotta last forever on Jerry's skin.
It has to
last forever. All right, so this is going to be my last one, I guess. This is Van Cleef & Arpels Neroli Amara.
Oh, I've smelled that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Innocence.
So, I've had this since I bought this last year sometime. When I tried it at first, I was like, I don't really know. And I think because I really wasn't feeling this type of fragrance.
Yeah.
So this is, a beautiful neroli. Got that bitterness of neroli. Got that juiciness from the fruits because it's got pear in it and everything. So it's got a juiciness to it and a little spice from pepper. But what I have found is that this is just like this very relaxing fragrance. This is something that I would sit on the back porch just wearing, because the problem with these collection extraordinaire is that they do not last that long. That's the problem with all of these. So luckily I didn't pay that much for it, but this is definitely just chilling, hanging out, you know, where you like if you're at home with friends are coming over, it's gonna be just it's a clean fragrance and it's a really gorgeous citrus, you know, on you, but you need to have it nearby because this stuff is not gonna last long at all. But
it's like a Joe Malone. It's definitely like a Joe
Malone. As bad as Joe Malone. I mean, they last a little bit longer than Joe Malone because I refuse to buy Joe Malone. But I think I bought these because these are they're less expensive and you get a bigger bottle. Okay. So I don't mind buying this, you know, at like $60 because I can wear it around the house. But it's a beautiful fragrance. It just don't last. It really doesn't. I mean, this is like a bedtime fragrance. This is, you know, just relaxing, chilling fragrance, but it's not one that you're gonna be, you know, think you're gonna wear and it's gonna be you're gonna smell yourself outside the streets. Not at all.
Right.
Sadly, that's the problem with it. So
I'm gonna sneak one more in.
I knew he was gonna do that to me. You know what? I expect this from you, Jerry. You like, but hold it. I got another one, but hold it.
No, I was, you know what? I don't have the notes out for it, but I absolutely love this fragrance. So it's Darige from
Rasasi, isn't it?
Yeah, Rasasi.
Because I was looking at that.
So
I was about to
the reason why I have this one out. So here's the thing. I absolutely love George Zaharoff's Pour Homme. I love that fragrance, but it also smells like this. It has a lot of the same. It's not the same, but it's so reminiscent of this fragrance. And I found out about this fragrance from E from Simply Put Scents. You know who that is?
Nope, never watched that person, I don't think.
Okay, so he's based out of New York. Dope reviewer. I liked his stuff all the time. Super funny. He would have like this lady where she'd be doing this if the fragrance is good, or I forgot if the fragrance is bad, it gets like the big womp womp or something like that. But he actually talked about this fragrance and I jumped on this. This is like one of the best fragrances. And you were talking about so much projection and longevity. I can do one spray. You see how much I have in here? One spray.
One sprays. Okay, go ahead. No, I'm just
one spray. I can't do it tonight. Because if I spray this tonight, I'm gonna choke her out. Yep, Imitsu. This is his name. Yeah, he is dope. He was dope.
Now, honestly, but that is on my list because I have actually screenshotted that one because I was looking at the notes and I'm kind of digging Rasasi. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Swiss Arabian like everybody loves. I mean, I have a few of them, but
I do too.
You know, I've had other ones that were like, I've had some other Swiss Arabian that were like, but Rasasi is really good. From the things that I've had, they're very consistent, very good. Now, it might not necessarily, and they're very strong and they last forever on your skin. Because, you know, my thing is Jasmine Wisp. So now you're going to make me look. Okay. Hold on. I can do something. Let me look around. Keep talking.
Yeah, Aquagen. Yeah, it is very nice. It does pull pretty masculine, to be honest with you. I was gonna say I bought it back in the day when we had Notino. I think they have Darige for women actually. So there is a Darige woman.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was looking at. I don't think it was the male version because you know Rasasi's good for having a male and a female version of things.
They do. Yep, they do have it. But like I said, it was on Notino back when we could buy from Notino. Oh, I miss Notino.
Yeah. I was looking on Notino. I was like, but we can't get that, so stop looking. Looking. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna pull this one out because I want to talk about it a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go with this one because I'm kind of trying to like this one. So let's just talk about this one for a second. This is Imaginary Authors, Decisions.
Okay. Look at you going.
I'm going what?
Look at you.
First off,
going niche.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all be killing me because just because I don't like advertise on my niche, y'all be like, LuuLuu has some niche. Yeah, I own quite a bit of it. I just don't be like y'all, like, blah blah blah. I don't have all that. I just be low key with it, So, I had that Ryanette Al-Oud. I have that. So this is my first Imaginary Authors. And I can see why a lot of people like them in the fragrance community. I also can see why the average person is not going to like their stuff. I can see that because it is and I don't want to say niche because we always act like niche means it's better. That's not it.
Yeah.
It's very unique to them, and it's very into what they're into at that moment. And I think the difference with a lot of niche houses, especially the small ones that are more independent, is that it's about them doing something really sometimes quirky, sometimes weird, trying to be different. And there's nothing wrong with being different. It's just that for the average person, these type of fragrances are not going to be good for them. So this is like tuberose. It has sarsaparilla, geranium, lavender, jasmine, sunbach, raspberry, and their sweet suspense. They have their imaginary secret ingredient.
But sarsaparilla, wow,
right, sarsaparilla. So this is a really green floral, and the green outshines the floral. So even though it's got tuberose, it's got geranium, and geranium can be very green, even though geranium is a floral and it's very rose, because geranium is very rose-like, but it still has a woody greenness to it. Because I actually love geranium, and geranium is good for your skin and all this other stuff. But anyway, because I keep geranium oil in my house, so it's like I'm liking it because it is different. Would I say anybody should buy this? Absolutely not, without trying it, because especially women, because if you're looking for feminine and you see these notes and be like, oh, it's got raspberries, it's got tuberose, you're going to be highly, disappointed in it. But it has a space in my collection, and I'm kind of digging it now, because at first I was like, oh, hell no. But after wearing it a few times, it's nice. Now, the other thing is it doesn't last that long.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It becomes very soft. This is something that you would definitely have to overspray to get some projection, to get some longevity in it. But it has quite because see, I've been wearing it. I just got it. I've only had it for like not quite 2 weeks. So I've been wearing it because I was like, okay, I really want to see what it is. So I like it, but it's one of those things that, like, okay, let me say this. I like it for myself. This isn't like something that if I was going out someplace and like going to a party or something, I would wear this. Because this isn't something that, if I'm trying, I'm being attractive or something, this is just a fragrance that's for me that I want to wear and just like enjoy it. But yeah.
Okay.
So
very nice.
Imaginary Authors, Decisions.
Okay, so that was it. I have nothing else.
You sure you ain't got nothing else? You had nothing else?
I ain't nothing. No sleeves.
Okay, so I just got a question for you, Mr. Jerry. What do you have? What kind of things are you planning for your channel soon? What, like, upcoming videos we should be looking for? Anything like that?
I have a video of a new Daniel Hossier that I purchased. I am also going to do a haul because I bought a whole bunch of Jeremy fragrance stuff. So I want to talk about that.
What you got? How many does he have now? Because I don't even keep up with Jeremy fragrance. How many does he have now?
He has date. He has what is that? The women's one that's day and night. He also has what's the other one? Unisex. He has
Oh, so he
Office
was in the
Steel.
movie because I haven't. All I knew was the first ones. I did not know he had put out.
Oh, yeah. So there was like a sale that he did, and I got like a whole bunch of the 50 mLs. I thought for a pretty decent price. You know, for 550 mLs, you get it was like $236, which
Already?
not bad. Yeah, if you think about that, break that down into I call his stuff niche designer because it's I don't know. I I'm like back and forth about it. I do like some of his stuff because it smells like other things, but it's like a mixture of stuff. Like I've even so the one black tie, I have the two fragrances. I sprayed them together. They smell exactly well. They smell so similar to the fragrance. I was like, I picked it up right away. So every time he comes out with something, I'm like, oh, I've smelled that. I've smelled this. But if you don't have a large collection or you've never smelled anything before like that, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, this is the best, newest thing I've ever smelled. And for
Right.
me, it's like, nah, I smelled that before. Like you got to come with something different. That's like them coming with a remix. It's like, nah, Puffy, we heard that before. So
But I
that's
think
all
that
I'm saying.
Jeremy's
But
smart.
overall, what's
But
that?
I think Jeremy's being smart because he doesn't appeal um, to his channel is not for people like you. You know, let's just be honest. His
Yeah,
channel is for people like you. Jeremy is the gateway drug into the fragrance community on YouTube. If you look
right.
up something fragrance, the first person that's going to show up is Jeremy Fragrance. I mean, he
Yeah.
was the first person I saw it too. You know, it was like that little spin. I
He
said, "Oh, he got
was, but
it."
he was more interesting back in the day. And in this sense, yes, Alberto Marias is all over it. So it's like,
Right,
but he's made so many fragrances that he's going to make fragrances that smell like his other fragrances. Any perfumer will do that. You're not gonna get something that's like it's just like if I make bacon every single time, it's like I'm gonna make my bacon the way I make my bacon. But you go somewhere else,
right.
they put pepper on the bacon. It's like, whoa, or they put maple and pepper on the bacon. It's like,
But
wow.
if you think about it, Francis Kirchen he has a certain style. I know it's like people
He
act
does.
like they shouldn't, but that's who they are. That's their style. That's what you're gonna see. That's why I'm always
Yeah.
saying like I'm gonna buy the Francis Kirchens that aren't on his because they're going to be a little bit less expensive and they're going to be similar because that's his
Yeah.
style. So yeah,
That's
if
his
it's
style.
going to
Yeah.
be Alberto Marias, it's going to smell like something from him, something else he's done before, right?
Right. Definitely. That's so true. Just like I said before, you notice that Vincent Dreamhouse of Curio, he has a style.
Right.
Everybody and for me, I like his style. As opposed to some other people, they may say, no, I don't really like that style. I get it. It's whatever you like is whatever you like. But Jeremy used to be so interesting back in the day. I mean, it was like he'd come on, he'd do that clap, he'd spin, and then he'd be like sexy boys, and then he'd start doing push-ups, and then he would like do a whole bunch of crazy stuff that was funny. But now it's like because he's gotten older, he's totally different. I feel like he's trying to change himself too much. And it's like, no, go back to what really got you those subscribers because I
But
stopped
I
watching it.
also think that he uses the same fragrances too much.
He
Uh-oh.
does, yes.
Am I off
But
again?
it's hard once you get to that point, it's hard
No,
to,
I might not meet.
branch out.
Did we fall off?
Oh, I can see you now. You were
This
just
might be
kind
me.
of etchy
Ah, there we
sketchy.
go. That's me.
I think YouTube knows that we've been on here for a while. There you go. I can see
I'll
you.
just sit here for a second and see what happens.
But yeah, no, that's basically that. And then oh, that's right. I am doing a oh, LuuLuu went away. I'm doing a ruthless tag video that's going to come out on April 2nd. So please be on the lookout. Anybody that's in here, hopefully you see me, you see us. If you can subscribe to my channel. If you're not already, like this live, please. I know YouTube is just messing up. I know we were having some issues. I was having issues too. And she's back.
Okay, yeah, kick me out again. So as we were saying though, in reference to him, to Jeremy, what I was saying when I got kicked off was that he was interesting, but if you watch him, it becomes so repetitive that you can't watch him anymore. That's number one. And he has too many fragrances to be repetitive. You know, it's like, come on, dude, you can do better than this. And I think the other thing with it is that, you know, he does stay where he is, which is the real popular stuff. And it's time for him to, you know, he doesn't, I think that everyone needs to evolve as they go along, but his evolution is becoming more silly and more just like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is like, what you doing, man? What you doing, man? You know?
Like, it was cool. It's cool if you take your shirt off, but leave your pants on, bro. Like, I'm not trying to.
Man, what is that?
I saw the thumbnail. I was like, nope. Just kept scrolling.
I'm
nope.
like, dude, come on now, dude. Stop that.
And then the other, I think he did a video where, like I said before, he was talking about how he was about to get some that night. I'm like, cool, bro, but you don't have to tell people that.
Right.
So,
and so that's what I think the issue is with him now. And the thing is, though, Jeremy's going to be fine when it comes to you know, views and stuff, because he is that guy. So people that are new to fragrances, they're going to start out with him. So he's always going to get all of his views, and because his back end stuff is going to keep getting views. But he's the face of the fragrance community, because if you think about it, the fragrance community is quite small. You know, because, you know, like, I know everybody acts like some of these, like, some of the fragrance reviewers are large, but in the grand scheme of YouTube, they're quite small. I mean, if you think like in the fragrance community, Jeremy's got like over 1 million now, but he's the only one.
He's at 2 something.
Oh, is he? Because I ain't watched him in a while.
Yeah, he's at 2 something. I think Steven is at I forgot how many. I just looked at his too. Steven's at a high amount. There are a few. Big Beard is a little bit higher, but
Big Beard and all them just got into the hundreds. I think Steven's a little more. But if you think about how long they've been on YouTube, how long it took them to get there. Whereas, you know, like for instance, I'm in the beauty community. I watch makeup videos. That you would be amazed how many makeup people have millions of subscribers. I mean, there's like, it ain't just a few. It's a huge amount that are, and you have many of them 200,000 plus. It's just a lot of them. So it's so interesting because there's so many of them. That, you know, so in the fragrance community, it's really, you know, it's a really small community. So of course he's, you know, he looks really huge because there's no one anywhere near his level, you know, when it comes to subscribers. So, and that's just, and I get it, because he did have his shtick that was cute, you know, but now it's like worn thin. So he needs to, like, if he gonna keep doing it, at least just do it the way he did. Like you said, just go back to the way you used to do it, Jeremy. You ain't gotta, you know, take off your shirt and have your,
That's true. Coco, I will add that. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to add that to fragrance or if I wanted to branch out and do a separate channel that has that stuff too. Because right now I'm actually working out with a young gentleman that's he's in the army, and we work out pretty much supposed to be like 5 days a week, but we end up doing like somewhere around 4. I kind of killed him and I yesterday with our crazy workout, so today was a bad one.
See, right. See, like Steven's at 151, so he ain't really that high. I mean, in the grand scheme of, Now, let me just say this. In reference to opening up other channels, think about that, because then that's something else you got to manage. So if you up to managing all them channels, I mean, I know everybody does it, but YouTube is changing to the point that you don't necessarily have to do that, because it used to be you had to have 17 different channels, and that that's more streams of income on YouTube. I mean, like, if you really want to do it, look at it like that, but you could just put them all on one, Jerry. And I'm saying that because your channel can be lifestyle as opposed to saying fragrance. Just make it lifestyle, and then you can throw anything you want on there. That's what I changed.
I may do that, because I was gonna say I have a whole bunch of different things, from cooking to working out to, I can pretty much help anybody get anywhere they want to get to. And then the whole fragrance thing, I mean, how much I love fragrances, whether they're, catered towards men, towards women. Fragrance is fragrance. Smells good, it smells good. So,
and here's the thing, you're still small enough where you can make that change right now, and you won't have people like, oh my God, you've totally changed. You know what I'm saying? If you change it now, you need to go watch Helen H. Go watch her channel, because Helen do everything on her damn channel. She putting on wigs, she trying on clothes, she in the garden, she does all of that, and I'm just being honest because that's what I had to look at it from. Because yes, you can be one thing, but if you have more interest and you want to put it on, just put it on.
Okay, because I was gonna say, well, as long as I don't have to put on the wigs, I'm good. I'll be good.
I don't know. Maybe, they got the men wigs,
No, I don't need to. I'm good. This is all me.
Right.
This is all me.
If you look at the gaming side, some of these channels are huge on there.
They are. Just game and Twitch, different things like that. Technology. So that's dope. Yeah. So we are at that 2-hour mark. So
it's time to go, because listen, y'all. Jerry shuts me down. He be like, let me get off of here. Look,
I still need to drink.
Melissa said this though.
I still got to drink like almost a gallon of water today before I go to sleep.
How much water do you drink per day?
I'm supposed to drink like close to a gallon, but
you ain't got there yet? Because I'm this is my third 32 ounce a day. I do at least 3. You behind, man.
So normally I do, but when I work out, I try to put myself in like the worst conditions. So I definitely work out with a mask on and everything. You know how people, they pull their mask down? I don't pull my mask down. I mask on, running as hard as I can, doing as much as possible. And then, like I said, I don't drink too often, because I try to push myself. So while wearing wigs, that's right.
Let me tell you something. You can tell you still in your 30s. You better take that damn mask off and breathe.
Nah, I'm good. It helps me to like learn how to breathe better. Plus, you're trying to, even if you don't have something, you're trying to make sure that other people feel comfortable, in that same situation. So,
all right, because you're going to the gym. Yeah.
Yes, D'Angelo, I definitely overwork my muscles all the time.
Okay, so you going to the gym. See, I ain't going to no gyms right now. I can't.
No, I go to the gym. I run outside when it's Last time I ran outside, I almost killed myself because I stepped in an ice patch. So I learned wait until it's no ice. So
right, because I got my bike and I'm not going out there yet. It's a little too cold. When you ride a bike and it's cold, it gets cold on your ass.
it gets cold running too. There's not enough. There's not enough. So
yeah, I'm with Casino. I'm not going to the gym right now. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Y'all keep that gym. Okay, so listen, we over. Jerry ready to go. Jerry ready to go. I would normally do it. Ready to go. I would do an after party, but I'm ready to go too. I'm about to go on and wash my face and maybe eat some nuts. Oh, I got some smoked salmon. I might have a little smoked salmon and go to bed.
Are we back 2 weeks, or do you want to do like we got to do 1 week because we can't do 2 weeks. Yeah.
Wait, let's look at the calendar. Okay, so we can do 2 weeks. That'll be the 31st. I mean, the 30th to the 31st. We just can't do the week after that because that's our birthday week.
Right, that's our birthday week. We will both be MIA.
No, I'll probably be on my because I got to be at work on my birthday because it's blackout.
You know what? I may pop and do like maybe a live or something. So maybe
you gotta come on and just to say let people say happy birthday to you. That's what you got. You guys.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
See y'all later.
Peace.